Finally this week, part 2 of Kenny Burgamy's conversation with Georgia Cotton Commission Executive Director Taylor Sills.
In this report, Sills discusses what he feels is the future of cotton while also touching on strategies for rising costs and the role of research and development.
What I can tell you is in Georgia today, our problems are threefold. Our producer safety net is out of whack. It's just in the post-COVID world, the cost of production, not just for cotton, for everything, has gone through the roof. We know this. You hear about it, I'm sure, when you talk to people in other commodity segments. You hear it from the producers on your board. That's part of it. We've got production challenges. Cost of production is really, really high. We've got demand problems like what you and I have already talked about. And I think over the next coming years, you're going to see a radical shift in the posture of the cotton industry. I can sense it coming now, to find a way for our industry to come together to attack polyester, to attack our foreign competitors, namely Brazil and Australia. In the same time period that China's put 35 million more bales of polyester on the market, Brazil's putting about 7.5 million more bales of cotton on in that 5-year stretch.
Government working with any commodity, USDA, how does that help you? Are there hurdles because of that?
I mean, there's always political hurdles. I'm not a lobbyist. I'm not going to talk to that, but I can see those in the countryside. It's something that Farm Bureau has been talking about for a long time. The rural population is getting smaller. We have less and less rural members of Congress. That definitely plays a role. I mean, if you see the way our congressional districts and representation in Georgia and across the Cotton Belt have changed over the last couple of years, that plays a big role in it, without question.
What role does research and development play? I've been to Cotton Inc. up in North Carolina. I've seen the work that they do there. They have incredible scientists that are involved. What role is that in the future of cotton?
Research is one of the pillars of what we do at the Cotton Commission. Where this year we've got I want to say for this fiscal year about $1.45 million earmarked towards ag research, and that's whether it's agronomics, breeding, economics, all these different subject areas we're funding research in. And our research is targeted towards finding a way for a farmer to make $1, save $1, or prove that sustainability story that we've been telling.
All right, I want to talk about you. So what does a day in the life of the person who's head of the Cotton Commission in Georgia, what does it look like?
Well, that's what I like about it, Kenny, because my day is not the same ever. I get to spend a lot of time out in the field, my producers that I've been so lucky to work for over these last 7 years now. I still get associated with being a Farm Bureau employee. I've worked at the Cotton Commission longer than I ever worked at Farm Bureau. I'm on the road a lot, spend a lot of time out in the field. I'm in the office some. I tell people they ask where my office is. I tell them it's in a white Ford Explorer. But I'm spending a lot of time with producers. I'm spending a lot of time with our UGA people. I'm spending some time representing Georgia with different industry groups. I'm spending time with stakeholders and telling the message of what our people are up to here in the state. How we are. Georgia's kind of the cutting edge for cotton producers here in Georgia. We've got a very progressive group of growers that is not afraid to push the needle on what they do. We're investing in sustainability and things like that are helping drive the industry forward here in the United States. And I'm proud to work for them.
Taylor, thanks so much. Learned a lot today.
Thank you,
Appreciate the information.